Warning! This podcast contains Stretch Armstrong. No? Oh.
But this show does have a machete. Hello, everyone! Welcome to the S.T.A.R podcast for the Flash season, 4, episode 3? That's a guess. I'm sorry. What episode is that?
Episode 4.
Episode 4, I was close. Elongated Journey into Night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm your host, Clio. With me, I have Dom and Nikki. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. This episode was fantastic.
Yeah. How did he go this long without realizing he had powers?
You needed a trigger to
Yeah,
get
there
them
wasn't, I
activated.
guess there wasn't a stressful event.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the mutants. Stressful event.
Gotcha.
And I guess it's sort of like Caitlyn, too. Because Caitlyn was exposed during the reactor, the particle accelerator explosion.
Yeah.
But her powers were latent as well. And that took 2 years to affect her? 3 years?
Yeah.
Something like that.
a while.
Wasn't it the second blast that got her, though?
No. Maybe? When was the second blast? I don't remember.
Season 2?
Maybe, but still then that's a year.
Isn't that what...
Season 3, she was Killer Frost. Our Caitlyn was Killer Frost in season 3.
Yeah, I don't remember. I thought there were 2 particle accelerators.
Either way, it was latent. Shit. I have to move that.
Noted. Will not move later. Yeah, got it.
We'll never move. We'll always forget. I want to start with my favorite thing. Danny Trejo. It's Gypsy's father.
Yes.
And I like that Caitlyn described him as the scariest man I've ever seen.
Here, Sisky, Sisky, Sisky.
That was the best. Why was he calling him Sisky?
We called him Sissy.
No, it's Sisky. There was a k in there.
It was Sisky every time.
Okay, I thought he called him Sissy. Anyway, I don't know. I think just to make fun of him because he hates him.
Yeah.
Best part
And I
of the
didn't
whole
get
episode.
it until we started this episode, but Cisco, when he's preparing to, like, face him,
Mm-hmm.
he pulls out a machete.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That joke didn't click with me until just now. Until I said machete. And then I was like, oh, I get it.
Mm-hmm. That's overkill.
It's overkill. Oh my god. And I just read the best thing I think I've read all day, and it's that Danny Trejo could not stop laughing while playing Breacher.
That's
That's
amazing.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
So now I want to watch this episode and look like it's like, okay, he's about to laugh.
Danny Trejo is an amazing actor. I was really surprised to see him walk out of the breach. I was like, yes.
So great. Because he walked out, and I guess, I feel like I knew he was going to be in this episode, but I forgot. So when I sat down to watch it, I was like, it's Danny Trejo!
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic.
Just grumpy the whole time.
I
But he looks
hope there's more of
grumpy.
him.
I really
Oh,
want
yeah.
more of him.
I want him to be a regular. I want him to see every episode. Just put him in there.
I need a blooper reel now. I feel like if that doesn't exist,
It's
it
got to
needs
exist on the DVD for the end of the season.
Yeah. I don't buy DVDs for TV shows, but I might just for that.
I buy them usually when the whole series ends. I'll buy it as a box set. Usually
Yeah.
like a year or 2 after it's released, because then it's on
A
sale.
little cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that he just immediately starts hunting Cisco after he tells him he'll never drink coffee again.
It was funny because he's counting down and still having a complete conversation with him, and I'm just like, guy, that's way too much mind multitasking for me.
Mm-hmm.
I
didn't
can't
even
even
notice
keep
he
up with
skipped
you.
a number. If Cisco hadn't said anything, I would have not noticed that he skipped 6.
Me either.
No, I definitely caught on 6 was missing. Because I was counting along with him because I was like, how long is
Yeah.
it going to take Cisco to run?
3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going.
And she comes back. She's like, they're gone. Oh, he's hunting him, isn't he? She just like casually walks away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is my favorite part. Anyway, I don't want to say the real part of this episode, but like the main part of this episode, was Ralph Dibny, aka the Elongated Man, who has not been dubbed so as of yet.
Yeah.
No, he has not.
They made a joke at the end to Plastic Man, which is the other Stretch hero in the DC universe. And the Barry's just like, Cisco does the naming, we'll do it later.
Speaking of names, Josh and Cynthia.
Josh. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
The way he says his name is Josh was just so funny.
And she really does not like being called Cynthia.
No.
I think Cynthia's a pretty name. I don't know why she's all grumpy over that. Whatever.
Gypsy.
I don't know. Maybe because it's not as mysterious sounding as a Gypsy is.
But I love that not one time did her father, Josh, call him Vibe. You know, it was just Sisky.
Yeah.
Sisky.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll call him different names now that he hates him.
No, he still hates him.
Still hates him.
He was
That was
gushing
some
then.
gushing.
I'd hate to see him in love.
Oh man. But that I at least see this as good.
For
as
me,
a good
the
thing.
best part was when Gypsy was just like, he's hunting him, isn't he? Like she, you know, like
Yep.
she was barely surprised by it, you know.
No, not at all.
But not
No.
enough to have warned Cisco. You know, don't you think if this was a regular occurrence like she made it out to be, she would have probably warned him?
I think she might have like assumed or maybe like just hoped that because Cisco is like them, that her dad would take a liking to him.
Or at least take him seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, when Cisco put him in the Reverse Flash's little bubble thing, I was like, oh, that's genius.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I was thinking of trapping him in one of the cells, you know, that they store the metahumans in. That's kind of what I was thinking was going to happen.
Yo, that knife might have been able to even cut through that.
Probably.
Yeah.
That knife was cool.
But that knife was from what, Earth 43 or 47 or...
I don't remember.
That number was so like quickly said and just kind of like thrown out immediately. It didn't really matter. All that matters is the anti-hunter.
Usually when they establish a world, it comes back later. So that's why I was curious.
They haven't gone back to the cowboy world.
Wasn't that the Legends?
They didn't go. They went to the Wild West of our world.
Oh.
Different. But the knife reminded me of the knife from the later books in the Golden Compass. I don't know if you guys ever read those books.
Mm-mm.
But it's a knife that basically can cut through dimensions, and it just reminded me of that. And it was cool. Which is why I'm sad the Golden Compass movie bombed, because we'll never get the subtle knife now. It makes me sad.
What is
my favorite one?
What is the Golden Compass? Is that another series?
It's a book, yeah. His Dark Materials is the name of the trilogy.
Never heard of it.
By Philip Pullman.
Never heard of it.
It's like the atheist's version of Narnia.
I've heard of that one.
Heard of Narnia?
Yeah.
Chronicles of Narnia. Yeah, it's like the atheist's version of that.
I've heard the Golden
it's about
Compass.
Killing God, by
I've
the way.
heard the title Golden Compass, but I didn't know what it was. I thought it was just like a standalone book. I didn't know it was a series.
Yeah, it was a series. And it's good. And I think he just made another book. Like, really recently. Anyway, we're talking about The Flash.
It was related for a little itty bitty.
All my fault.
Itty bit.
Just the knife. Yeah, that was it. Had to explain the knife. I mean, I couldn't just say it and leave it. Anyway. So Ralph starts out, what we see of him, he's kind of a scumbag. He's like hitting on a client.
Oh, I'm glad she kicked his ass.
Yeah.
I like how Detective was scratched out as Dick.
Yeah, that was great. Now, I want to know, did Ralph do that, or did somebody who hates him do that?
That looked like red lipstick to me.
Ah. Oh, come on, you can wash that off. He's probably just lazy.
Have you seen his tummy?
That's a good point. He has a desk full of donuts.
Mm-hmm.
A
So
drawer
do
full
I.
of donuts and
No,
explosives.
you don't.
Yeah, I do.
I wish I had desk drawers. I don't anymore.
Yeah, mine are
Produce
at the
the
grocery store.
donuts. Yeah, that's what I thought.
But Barry and Joe are led to him because of the IOU on the dead bus driver. We didn't get an answer as to why. Someone killed the bus driver, though, right?
He drowned in his bathtub. They didn't say whether it was foul play or just accidental. They just said he drowned in his bathtub.
Okay.
Sounds like foul play to me, and I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll pick up on that too, because kind of we can get in these weird like, let's go back and look at things, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Probably gonna be that the thinker, this guy, the bus driver, wasn't a meta, so he's like, I'll just drown him in his bathtub.
He wasn't a useful meta.
Yeah.
Probably wasn't a meta, but probably more of evidence of, oh, I'm watching these people do all these strange things, and if they talk, you can't have that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so the two, I thought they were gangsters, but I guess they're just dirty cops. They ended up being dirty cops.
Yeah, they work for the mayor.
The mayor. The dirty mayor.
The dirty mayor.
Dirty mayor. Oh, they hung him upside down, Batman style.
Except it wasn't raining, and that's Spider-Man. Never mind.
No, that.
I said.
Didn't he hang the guy upside down in Batman?
Yeah. I was like, except it wasn't raining, and then I was gonna make a kissing scene reference, and I'm like, no, that's Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's true. And he just starts stretching, and he can't stop. And then they take him to Star Labs, and Iris comes in and starts screaming as she's walking next to the leg. I'm like, why are you screaming?
Well, she's screaming walking next to the leg, but she
picked up his shoe.
Yeah, she picked his shoe up in the middle of screaming. Like, what?
What are you doing?
What?
Yeah, no, I was just like, what are you doing, Iris?
I really was not upset with Iris this episode, though. Like,
no, I mean, she was 5 lines.
She was barely
literally wasn't enough of her to be mad at her.
Yeah.
Believe me, I get mad at her often.
But I'm still like, why are you screaming and picking up shoes?
Mm-hmm.
But she ran screaming into the room where Ralph was in the room screaming.
Yeah, she followed the thing she was screaming at.
Yeah.
Instead of running away and screaming.
And she jumps over it at his leg. It's so.
Now I want to see him use it as a jump rope.
Oh.
Use what? Probably can. I mean, later on in the episode, when he helps Barry get up to the helicopter, I thought he was gonna like hold a pole and then like catapult Barry up. Like, it's totally been done in the cartoon, the comics. Like, I thought that was gonna happen.
I'm sure it's yet to come, especially if we're gonna get more of them.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna get a cool suit, and he's gonna get a superhero name, and I can't wait.
Is it gonna be purple?
When he sneezed his face off.
No, purple's not Oh, no, wait. Purple is one of his costumes. His costume is also red, though. Red and gold.
Yeah, it was purple and white, I believe.
We already have red and gold.
One of them.
Oh,
yeah, that's true. So maybe we'll go with purple since there's too much red.
I mean, that's why they made Wally's yucky yellow and red suit.
Red Bandit in chat says, was anyone else getting an Ace Ventura vibe from Ralph?
Not really.
Oh.
A
little less
kind of was.
Unhinged, but yeah.
I was waiting for an alrighty then.
I don't know. I just, the whole, like, play out of that first scene when Iris walks in, you see him stretched all over S.T.A.R Labs, and he's screaming at Barry, and Barry's screaming at him, and then he sneezes.
Oh my god. That face.
And then
his
Joe
face
is puking in the corner.
That face. I can only imagine having to be the computer animator, for that scene, and you know how, like, you have, when, if anybody here has ever worked with, like, some kind of computer program in Projectile, and you see, oh, this vector connects to this, and you pull it, and, it's like, oh, this makes, so you see, like, the way, oh, the arm can only bend this way, you can't make it bend in ungodly, but sometimes you break the program, and the arm just goes, and it bends, like, in ways that should not be possible, and turns into, like, 20 vectors in that one joint. That's what I imagine the computer art is doing with the face when he sneezed. And I'm just like, I can't imagine this right now. No. Like, can you imagine somebody actually sneezing their face like that?
No.
I would probably do what Joe did.
Yeah, after 4 years of seeing that shit, he finally puked.
Yep.
That was so funny. He's like, it's been so long and now I puke.
Mm-hmm.
My stomach can't take much more of this.
It was a quick bleh too, and he was like, "I'm done. It's whatevs," but it was still.
Yeah.
It was funny.
It was so funny. Yeah, so I loved the, like, over everybody screaming, Harry and Caitlin were talking about the science of his cells and stuff, but Barry and Ralph were still yelling at each other. That whole scene was really good.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you just gotta focus, man, on your cells. And just go. I mean, he learned pretty fast. He swallowed a bullet to the face.
Yeah, that was
He learned really fast.
I don't think that was intentional.
No, I don't think so either, but...
It happened. I mean...
he did it.
And then he, like, snorted it out of, like, flew it out of his nose. It was really gross.
It was a bullet booger.
Yeah, a bullet booger. Super gross.
Ugh. Can you just imagine the guy who shot him? Like, what the fuck was going through his head?
The mayor?
Yeah. The mayor.
I hope he does not get reelected.
Oh,
I think he's going to jail.
I hope he doesn't get reelected in jail.
What am I saying? Our fucking, no. What the hell is Grimm? Is he...
He's a Grimm.
House of Representatives. He's something for Staten Island. He fucking went to jail, too, and he's still in office, so...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I shouldn't be fucking surprised. I will laugh if he actually doesn't end up getting reelected from jail. Ugh.
It'd be terrible.
That would be awful.
I mean, Harry is more... He's a better candidate.
Barry said something about running for mayor. Was he joking?
He was telling Joe.
He was telling Joe.
Like, Joe, can't you imagine kissing babies?
Mm-hmm.
Shaking hands?
So he was joking.
I'm wondering if that's foreshadowing. He's having another kid. He might want something that's less dangerous.
Yeah.
I think it's a possibility.
Run for some sort of,
public
office position.
Yeah, I mean, fucking, Ollie is the mayor.
If Oliver can do it, Joe can do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
To be fair, Cecile, she's gonna be the pregnant one. She's the DA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Joe can be DA instead.
If Oliver could do it, Ronnie can do it.
He's...
Exactly.
Joe probably doesn't have the training to be a lawyer.
Ronnie?
Yeah.
Ronnie?
You mean the baby?
No.
What are we talking
You
about?
mean the dead guy?
Yeah.
There's a baby Ronnie?
Yeah, but that didn't happen yet, so we're talking out of sequence. But go ahead.
Okay.
I don't know.
You lost me. That's alright.
It's okay. I'm just trying, because... No, Ronnie's dead.
Exactly.
That can't
So if
happen.
Oliver could do it, Ronnie could do it. That's my point.
Why are we talking about Ronnie?
Oliver's dead?
Yes.
Oh, God.
My point is,
do like
if
how
Oliver could do
everyone
it,
keeps
literally a
telling
corpse
Joe
can
that
do
he's...
it. That's my joke. A corpse can do it if Ollie can do it. That's the joke. Okay? Got it. Let's go.
Great.
I don't know why we held on so long.
Because
It didn't make
confusion.
sense. No. I take it back. It made sense. It was just not funny.
What's it supposed to be funny?
Oh, okay. I thought it was supposed to be funny. That's why I was confused. Anyway. I like how everyone's telling Joe he's glowing like he's the one pregnant.
And
I know.
The best part is when the mayor was telling Joe that he was glowing,
Yeah.
Barry was glowing more that
He's like,
he thought that the mayor also thought that Joe was glowing. Like,
Yeah.
Barry was way
so
more
happy.
glowing.
See? I'm not crazy. And he like drops it on Barry at the fucking perfect time. In the helicopter.
In the helicopter when he
Just
feels like
starts
he's gonna die.
Seal's pregnant and then just like cuts away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
My favorite episode.
I mean, that end scene, too, with their celebration about the baby.
God, yes.
That cigar face that Barry had.
I was like, what are you even doing? This isn't Glee again. Stop it. Because he's sitting there, like, shimmying like this, and I'm like, no, dude, stop it.
I continuously forget that he was in Glee.
I don't.
And then I see pictures and I'm like, oh, right.
Every time he does something, even in the slightest bit musical, like does a little dance or something, I'm like, you're on the wrong show right now. Like, stop it.
Stop that. Shut
You're
it down.
a superhero, not a fucking little dancer, dude.
Yeah. No, but I just pulled up that article, Cleo. I was kind of reading that a little bit, and it said, to say Breacher is an understatement, with the way he switches in the blink of an eye from showing affection for his daughter to murderous disdain for Cisco. Trejo said they had to keep redoing scenes because he kept laughing at his lines where he had to make ridiculous threats on Cisco's life while keeping a straight face. It was really a lot of fun. Great experience. I love comedy. I think that's what entertainment is. Just being able to go from this menacing character to making people laugh. So, I wish I could have been on set for that.
I know.
There's a lot of shows I'd love to just watch from beginning to end while being on set.
Fly on the wall.
Yep.
Red Bandit said, I loved it when Barry and Joe were in the helicopter and about to crash, and Joe just randomly tells Barry that Cecile's pregnant. That was
Yeah.
that was such a
That was the
great
best.
line. Like, his life is on the line. He's just like, Cecile's pregnant.
Yeah, like it was, they had the gun from the mayor. The mayor's like, they're up in the helicopter. Barry's got everything under control, and Joe just turns around and is like, yo, Cecile's pregnant. And then, like, it feels like it immediately cut to their celebration scene.
Yeah. Well, it gives you like maybe 2 seconds to show Barry's like shock face, and then it cuts away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, so great. I really enjoyed Barry and Ralph's dynamic, like how they're kind of enemies, and then at the end they're kind of like frenemies. They still hate each other, but it's like a friendly hate each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I especially loved when Barry's like, you can't destroy lives and call it noble. I'm like, really, Barry? Let's look back at Flashpoint. No. There's so many times where it's like, Barry, look at yourself. And then say that line to yourself.
Mm-hmm. But even if that he were to try to take his own advice, it wouldn't work, so.
Of course. He met himself and couldn't even take his own advice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nope. But Barry did get a name drop.
Yes. DeVoe.
DeVoe.
I forgot about that dick.
I can't believe the Thinker would just, unless he did it on purpose. I feel like he must have done it on purpose.
Oh, of course he did.
Left his name. Because Barry remembers his future self talking about DeVoe. He remembers, what was that guy's name? The villain?
The magician. I don't know.
Magician? Yeah, that guy. He remembered him talking about DeVoe. So it's like clicking. He's like, oh shit. He's gonna be a big one. Yeah, they're getting clues a lot faster than I thought they would. It's only episode 4.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're gonna be dealing with probably not really a plot set. It's gonna be, I feel like, the mid-season when they're dealing with the wedding, and then I feel like they're not gonna be dealing with the storyline here in the Flash. It's gonna be
The crossover.
the Legends.
Yeah.
The crossover is gonna be be the Legends, because the Legends, whatever they're doing, is just all over the place. But I think that's when we're finally gonna get to see my favorite like DC character ever, hero, villain, whatever. He's my fave.
Gorilla Grodd.
Yes,
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Grodd, and I think that's what we're gonna be dealing with mid-season on all the shows.
Yeah, I would like that.
Oh,
Because
we are dealing with the alternate X. What did Earth X or whatever? Crisis on Earth X, or what's the storyline they're going with?
yeah. I don't remember. I think that's what it is, though.
Mm-hmm.
I hesitate to even speculate about what that crisis is going to be.
Yeah, well, they're starting to gear up for it a little on the other
Oh,
shows.
yeah, for sure.
So.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
The Flash is, I think, the only one that really hasn't shown too much in that way. Maybe Supergirl too, but they're gearing up for it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Another really small yet really important thing that happened in the end is there's a message carved into Caitlin's door.
It looked endearing. I mean, well, it sounded endearing. It didn't look endearing because that hook was still
endearing.
Down, so
Endearing in a serial killer kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just carved in the door. We miss you. Come back.
Was there a please there too? Like, come back, please?
No.
Because
it says, we miss you. Come back soon.
I'll
I remember I wrote it word for word because I was like, that's fucking creepy. Good.
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 Well,
Well,
at least it's not, bitch, come back. You still owe us.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. It seemed a lot more polite than I would have expected from what we got from those guys before, like what we saw.
Well, we only saw that guy who seemed to be like the bouncer. And,
Right.
like, who knows what that organization really is like.
Yeah.
We don't know anything about them.
I mean, just from the guy.
He was a creep.
He was super creep. And not even just because of his eye. It was just in general. He was creepy.
Mm-hmm. But we do know who's going to be playing somebody from that group. Katie Sackhoff. I am so excited. I love her so much.
Who's she?
She's from Battlestar Galactica.
Okay.
Fuck, what's her name? Oh my god.
What character did she play?
Oh my, I'm trying to think. What the fuck was her character name?
Face, hair color.
Blonde. Woman.
Short hair.
Yeah.
The one that was in that Power Rangers
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
Oh shit! You mean like the? Okay, I know who you're talking about.
Yes. Well, anyway, next episode is called Girls' Night Out. Having received an ominous threat from her old boss, Amunet, Aminette? I don't fucking know how to pronounce that. Katie Sackhoff. Caitlin fears that her past time as Killer Frost may be back to haunt her. Felicity comes to Central City to help the girls celebrate Iris's bachelorette party, while Cisco, Joe, and the guys take Barry out for a night on the town. They go to a strip club.
Oh, I recognize this girl. What do I know her from?
Oh, Star Galactica?
No.
Can you do a quick thing on the thing so I...
The thing on the thing.
The thing on the thing.
I want to see the pictures.
She's on Big Bang Theory. That's
what?
I know her from. She was on Big Bang Theory.
When was she on Big Bang Theory?
A couple years ago.
I don't watch that show, so I'm acting like I know things and I don't. So.
Yeah, she's Buck in frick.
Buck in what?
That's her nickname. Starbuck.
Starbuck. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kara.
Mhm. Yeah, I like her with short hair. She looks like a completely different person with long hair.
Yeah.
Yes, she really does.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
we're only
she's a
4
good
weeks
choice.
away from the crossover.
Mhm.
Yes.
And the crossover is only going to be on for 2 nights. Right? It's going to be on November 27th and November 28th. Because of that, Arrow is moving to Monday for that week only.
Why?
So they could do double episodes back to back, because we'd have Arrow and Supergirl one night, and we'd have Flash and Legends the next night. So it's basically 2-hour slots in both shows.
Do they need to confuse me anymore?
Yes.
Ugh.
It's not that confusing. It's a 2-hour crossover episode.
No, I understand, but changing the night makes me go crazy.
Oh.
Shouldn't.
All work and no play makes Homer something.
Go crazy?
Don't mind if I do. Yeah, anyway.
I just prefer the crossover to be on 2 nights as opposed to 4. Like it's been previous years. That drove me insane.
Previous years, it's been like over 4 nights, so.
Yeah, that's my point. That drove me insane. So only having 2 nights and they're back-to-back nights, that's fantastic. I enjoy that way more.
Arrow was, even if Arrow was on its normal night, it would be only 3 nights instead of 4, so.
Yeah. But I think they're trying to do it in 2 hours, 2-hour blocks. I don't think there's going to be like a break. I think it's just going to run straight through.
Yeah, I know.
So, I'd rather have 2 hours of TV than one spread out everywhere. Because then they have to do intros and outros and previouslys and all that, and that all cuts into...
They're still going to do that.
Not between episodes. No, it's going to run as a singular episode.
No, even when... Sometimes in shows, even when they have 2 episodes as one, it still does a break. And there's the title card again.
Don't think that's what they're going for this time.
Okay.
I mean, we'll see. And that's 4 weeks away, like you said, so we have time to prepare.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're probably going to be covering that as one podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. That should be fun.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's it.
Next week's episode? Did we read that already?
Yep.
Yeah, we did.
Exactly.
Girls' Night Out. Gotcha.
Yep. Dom, where can people find you?
Find me down below at Phenomedom. PHENOMEDOM.
Phenomedom. Nikki, where can they find you?
On Twitter at LadyVenom24, LadyVenom24.
You can find me at Cleomoto on Twitter. You can find all of us at ASOTV Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, Google+, and Twitch. Right here, YouTube and Twitch. Follow us for stuff and more of Flash and Arrow.
Starting next week, all live shows will be on Twitch.
And Supergirl and Walking Dead and Rebels and Inhumans and I don't know, whatever the fuck other shows we do.